All right, welcome. So, if you guys are stuck on your next step, right, what to do next in your self-improvement journey, this video is just for you, right? Before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know if you want to completely transform your lives through self-improvement and learn how to integrate and implement it into your lifestyle, go ahead and click the top or second link in the description to have a conversation with me, and we will discuss my coaching program to see if you are a fit. Anyways, I spent months of my life, right? I spent months of my life procrastinating because I didn't know what to do next, right? I just didn't know what to actually do to move the needle forward, right? What to actually do to push myself forward. And what ended up happening was I realized that I actually knew exactly what I was supposed to do, right? I actually had it in my mind, right? I had the obvious action step, right? Sitting there, but I was procrastinating on it and avoiding it because it seemed too big, right? It seemed too difficult and too hard. So when we get to the stage where the next big thing for us to do is actually too difficult, what do, right? What are the steps that we can take to build up the momentum to actually get to that level? What exactly do we do when we get stuck, right? What exactly do we do when we get lost on our journey? Let's say you're realizing that you're facing the friction, you're fighting against the friction, right? And you keep doing that, you keep pushing, and you find yourself just stuck at a point, right? What do you do, right? What can you actually do to get out? The first thing that I would recommend doing, the first thing that I always try to do is journaling about your next move and why you're stuck in the first place, right? So actually identify why you're stuck, identify the problem, identify the actual issue, right? Identify the cause of you stopping making progress, identify the cause of your stagnancy, and then go ahead and actually journal about it. Journal in detail about this thing, right? About why you're stuck, about why you found yourself unable to make progress. And then journal about your next move. So from there, determine the right next move for you to actually start moving forward again, right? For you to actually start making progress again, right? So just spend an hour or two, right? Just writing, right? Just writing about what you should actually be doing next, why you've gotten yourself stuck, why you think you can't make progress, and then go so deep that you find the actual root cause, and then journal about a solution, right? A next move, what to actually do to move forward and overcome this blockage, overcome this problem. The next thing is go to the gym, right? Literally, if you are stuck, if you don't know what to do, if you can't do anything, if you don't know what to do to achieve your goals, if you don't know what goals to go for, whatever it is, whenever you feel like you're stuck, if you are in a rut, if you are in a depression, if you have been doing all of the bad habits for months in a row and you just don't know what to do to break free, just go to the gym. Right? Don't change anything else. Just go to the gym and give yourself that time to work out, to train, but also that time to break out of the loop of your addiction or of feeling like you're stuck and just get something done, right? And that, if let's say you're stuck on what to do next, what your next move should be, or what goal you want to go after, you will typically find the inspiration you need within that gym session or on the drive home, whatever it is, right? You will typically find the inspiration that you need by just getting yourself moving, right? And I said go to the gym, but this can translate to anything, right? Just take an action, right? Take an action that you're used to. Most people on self-improvement started with the gym, and so that's the easiest thing for them to do, right? So go to the gym, right? Just go hit the gym, right? Do something. Take an action that will allow you to get the ball rolling, get yourself moving again. The next thing is to spend time outside, right? So go outside and spend more time outside. If you're stuck and you're contemplating on a big life decision, or you just don't know what to do next, or you found yourself unmotivated and not feeling it, just take a quick walk, right? Just go for a walk. Go spend some time outside in nature. Go spend some time just walking around, being in nature, breathing. You could even go and sit down and meditate by a tree or something, like do some cool shit like that. But just spend time outside, right? Just be outside and be in nature and allow yourself to get a breath of fresh air. Literally get a breath of fresh air and take that time to think about and decide what you want to do next. And the next thing, this can tie in or this can be separate, but just sit in silence and just think, right? Just allow yourself to be for a moment and just think, right? Just take that time to really think, really contemplate, really focus on what you want to do. I recommend doing this with a journal. Right? I'd recommend doing this with a journal with you so that you can actually write these ideas down. But just sitting in silence for long enough, thinking for long enough, will eventually allow you to come to a solution, right? Don't overthink. Overthinking is different, but if you are just actively thinking is different from overthinking, right? If you are just actively thinking about the next step, about the solution, about why you're feeling unmotivated, about what goals to go after, if you take long enough to think about it and sit with it, eventually you will come to a solution. Eventually you will come to a conclusion and a decision. So now we're just going to quickly define your perfect next step, right? So what is the perfect next step? I just gave you a list of things you could do. If any of those resonate, go ahead and take action and then come back to this video. But we can sit here and quickly define what is your perfect next step. What is the thing you actually need to do? So right now, do the first task that comes to mind or is in your immediate environment, right? So I took some time to read that, but do the first task that comes to mind. So right now, pause the video, and the first thing that comes to mind, the first task that you think of, go ahead and do it, right? And here's the thing. Your brain is going to tell you not to, right? Your brain is going to tell you, oh, no, I want to finish this video first, right? This video is educational and it's going to help me. This video will only help you if you take action on it, right? So right now, and it doesn't have to be a big task, right? If it's a big task you thought of, then maybe you shouldn't be watching this video, right? Maybe you should be actually focusing on that. But what I'm referring to, and the other thing is in your immediate environment, right? The thing I'm really referring to is like laundry, or let's say like something small, sweeping your room. Getting out a journal while you're watching this video, right? That could be an example. If you don't want to stop the video, maybe you just need to get a journal out. Take a moment to just take action on something, right? Just do something, right? Practice the repetition, practice the skill of having something come to mind, right? Here's my task, and then just doing it, taking action, right? Because that's the biggest skill we want to build, is actually action taking, is actually pursuing the goal, taking action towards the goal, right? Taking action on the thing, getting up and doing something instead of sitting here mindlessly consuming. Just do that first task that comes to mind, right? No matter what it is. Take some time to do it, and then you can come back to this video later. Or if it's in your immediate environment, let's say you looked up and you saw my laundry's on the floor, maybe go fold your laundry, or maybe go wash your laundry, right? If your desk is a mess and you were looking around and that's the thing you were thinking of, maybe just tidy up your desk while you're finishing this video. Basically, just do whatever is in your immediate environment. Do whatever task is first. Just do a task, right? Just practice taking action. Because this is a skill that we need to build up over time as well. It's just action taking, period, right? Disciplined action. So just do that task, right? Do the first thing that comes to mind. Do the first thing that is in your immediate environment. The next thing is literally go to the gym, right? Literally get your ass up, literally walk out the door, literally go to the gym. I wrote this twice for a reason, but because this was my key, right? This was my thing. And I'm not like big on the gym. I love the gym, but I'm not like big gym rat. Like this is my focus. This is my life. But I do enjoy the gym. I do like going to the gym. I love working out. But when I got myself into a rut, right, when I was making content for a while, and then I slowed down on making content because I got into a rut. And the way that I got myself out was just by shutting up, right? I stopped thinking about everything and I just went to the gym quick. And then by the time I got home, my mind was clear. My body felt good and energetic. I was also somewhat fatigued, so I had like used up some energy. And I was in this state of just feeling really, really good. I was in this state of just feeling really positive, and that allowed me to actually make the decisions that helped me to move the needle forward, that helped me to start making progress again. And so I like this one. My last point that I have here for you guys is get to fucking work, right? Just do the thing. Stop watching YouTube content. Stop distracting yourself with random things and just go get to work, right? Just go do the thing. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about how you're in this rut and how you're stuck and how you're focused on all these addictions, right? Move your focus over to work, right? Move yourself to where you have to be in order to get to working, right? You know exactly what's next, right? You know exactly what you really have to do next, but you're avoiding it. And that's the problem. You're avoiding that thing, and so you think you're in a rut, right? You think you're stuck. You think, oh, I can't make progress now. I just stopped working. I was working so hard, but then I stopped, right? It is because you know what to do next, but you're scared, right? You're trying to avoid it. It seems bigger than what you've done before, and that's okay, right? That's realistic. You're going to have to move things forward. You're going to have to take things to the next level, and sometimes that's going to be pretty difficult, right? Sometimes that's going to feel like it's beyond your skill level. But instead of avoiding it, you have to actually just go ahead and face it. You have to actually just go ahead and do it. Because until you've done it, you won't be able to move forward. You won't be able to move the needle forward. You won't be able to make more progress because you're stuck on this next thing. You're stuck on this big thing that you're avoiding because it seems so big, right? But it will seem much smaller once you have actually completed it, actually achieved it. But yes, so that is all I have for this video. And to touch on that point a little bit more, I understand that dopamine is involved. I understand that motivation is involved and discipline is involved. But you have to realize that at a certain point, there's not much that I can teach you. There's not much that I can give you other than directing you to actually do the thing that you're avoiding. Because by doing that thing, you unlock the next stage. You unlock the next potential experience. And so you move the needle forward by simply doing the work that is up next, right? Doing the work that is in front of you right now and not avoiding it. Not trying to find some tip and tactic and trick that'll help you to do it better or feel better doing it, right? Just do it. You're not going to feel great, right? You're not going to always feel the best. So just do the thing anyways, right? Do the work anyways, because that's all you have to do. That's the only thing you can do, right? You can't move forward until you've done the thing that is currently in your way. But anyways, that is all from me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to completely transform your lives through self-improvement, go ahead and check out those links in the description. And if you guys want more content like this, go ahead and click the subscribe button. But aside from that, that is all from me, and I'm out of here. Peace.